And welcome back to the Heart of Chaos. I'm Javier once again, and I welcome you back to The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. In the last episode, we had a bit of a mishap with another Magma. A Magma video, except I don't think there's going to be any more Magmas. How sad. We actually managed to get the lava current going, so we can actually ride that current down in order to experience the treasure this dungeon has to indeed offer us. Oh my god, these are cursed. They spew curses at us. And not the curses that we're used to in the American language. American language? Really? American slang is what I meant to say. Okay. In American slang, not the American language. I'm not stupid. But I do say stupid things when recording for over an hour. Alright. Let's get further. We've made it to the door, but now we just need the key to it at this point. So let's go ahead and kill this bokoblin, because he stands in the way of true adventure. You might also notice that here we go. This is a stone slab. The bridge of decision. Choose the path you believe in. Move forward bravely. Well, as we walk down this path, we indeed have a choice. We can go right to a statue with the eyes that are open, or we can go left to a statue whose eyes are closed. Move forward to the statue that sleeps. And you will get this. A slide! Go down the slide and you will now be able to make your way further into this dungeon. Looks like we got some blessed butterflies over here, so why don't we go ahead and play our harp. Get a goddess wall. We know how this goes. Let's go ahead and use the goddess wall. And let's draw ourselves some rupees, because rupees are the most useful thing right now. Oh, I botched this one up pretty badly. Is that going to give me rupees? Yay! Counted for rupees. I got a silver rupee once, and I wish I could happen again. Well, regardless, let's make our way further inside. We've got a bit more to do before we're able to reach the end. And that includes a fight with some more dark Lizzle foes. Now in a pair of two, like we've always faced Lizzle foes. Seriously, there's never a fight where there's just one Lizzle foe. Ow! I tried to parry. Just trying to parry at the right moment, and that didn't work for me. Now there's just one, so it shouldn't be at all difficult to handle. He's not as aggressive as the ones from before, so at least that's not a problem. Though I kept messing up with the ones before, so that's why those other ones were actually aggressive. Regardless, we've now managed to take them out. Let's go ahead and make our way up above into another room. We're almost done, I promise you. Let's make our way up around the staircase that reminds me of wandering into a boss's room. Let's keep our way going up. This really is a cool staircase. Another thing you might be noticing is we're using pretty much all of the gear that we found throughout the game in this dungeon. It's one thing I will praise Skyward Sword for all the time, is that unlike a game like Twilight Princess where you pretty much kind of stop using your items after the dungeon they were offered you to in, unless it's a very specific area, the items in this game are pretty much always useful. Alright, with that said, let's go ahead and enter this room. Very dark room. And a treasure chest over there. Okay. So, you're going to want to keep an eye on this specific set. You might notice that each of these torches has a number designated to them based on how many of these things are around them. So keep a note on that. Pressing Z while you're also buried underneath will help you. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's how that's going to work. So let's go ahead and bury our way, dig our way underneath. Step on this button. And then I believe it's this button. And then we want to avoid that button. That's 3. Can I re-step over buttons? Yes, I can. But you might also... Oh, shoot. I can't get through this without pressing them, can I? Yeah, I was gonna have to... I'm gonna have to deal with you, aren't I? You're important. You're in my way. Let's go deal with... Oh, wait. Are you not in my way? How strange. Well, regardless of how weird that is for me, let's go ahead and make our way back to numero 1. It's a little annoying that it pauses every time, but it's just to show what you're doing. And then we have 1. Then, number 2. We back up for number 3. And last but certainly not least, number 4. What will that do for us? Well, it opens up the way over there, but it also prevents us from escaping while forcing us to deal with with this lovely giant worm thing. Well, let's just patiently wait over here. He will eventually show us his backside, and then we want to quickly escape. We do not want to be caught in his way, as he will just do damage to us and we'll have to escape. Oh shoot, I got very lucky. Or very, no. Hey, there we go. Perfect. Oh, now you're gonna go in those directions, are you? We're gonna hide over here. He's going to shoot. Okay. He's going straight, which means he's gonna go down a path, and we can now ambush him, assuming he doesn't turn. He turned! Damn it. Oh, I got almost lucky. Now I'm out of stamina. Oh, this is just annoying. It's not even difficult. God. Hey, don't turn to go this way. Yes! No! No, buddy! Hey! Hey, buddy! Buddy! Buddy, friend. Friend, buddy. Buddy, buddy, friend, friend. I love you. I love you, buddy. Come on, buddy. Oh, come on! Ow. I feel harmed. I succeeded. Took longer than it should have, but I succeeded. His best. Best at video games. Alright. Let's make our way out of here, why don't we? And go get the reward. And just not enough stamina to make it all the way there. What a shame. Okay. Let's go collect the key. You can see we're near the end. We're near the end of the dungeon. We already saw the end. We already saw the boss room key, big key thing. The mysterious crystals. This is the most ridiculous boss key ever of all time. Fun thing, actually, I keep calling a boss key, and that's mostly because of how many of the keys were talked about when it came to the Zelda games. But Nintendo actually changed it to big key for a while, mainly because they wanted for newcomers not to think there was a boss near the end of the dungeon. That it was just the big key, meaning, you know, big reward. Though they quickly realized that people would understand it anyway. Mostly because it's quite obvious after a while. Regardless, let's go ahead and use it. I think I already figured it out. When? Aha! Girahim, there is no blood in Skyward Sword. Oh, maybe animated blood, but I can't speak for that. Regardless, it's pretty much the... No, you stop that. It's pretty much the same fight we had before, just with a little bit of a different take on it. He's going to reach for the sword, but you're going to have these things surrounding him, preventing you from going in... Oh god, nope. In all directions, just to make it a little harder. So you kind of want to make sure that that you do not have him leaning towards one of those. It makes it easier on you. Alright, so we want to go diagonal this time. Oh, now you're just making things difficult. But I am a master of precision when I want to be. Dang it, I hit one of them. But that's the end of that first phase. Not that hard at all, but now he has two swords. His arms actually don't change the fight that much at all. You don't actually hit his arms, so it's kind of funny. Alright, now that he's set us surrounded, we go ahead and do a spin attack. So you're going to see that there's a bit of a different fight. He does more damage to you in this fight, but you have far more hearts than you did before, so you shouldn't have much more trouble. Though there are, if you haven't noticed, there are no pots around this time. It's actually reminds that you came in here with potions. Take that, Girahim! This fight's not difficult. At least I don't believe it is. There we go. But it will be more difficult now that I'm actually reaching one of the final dungeon boss fight. I wanted to mention that there is a gauntlet of bosses we will be tackling in order to achieve 100%. And you know what? For me, I will be doing it twice. One thing I will be doing is, since I've practiced it so much when I actually did my hero mode playthrough on my own, I feel that I'm actually pretty good at taking down the bosses after having failed so many different times. Maybe a little rusty after all. Oh my god, that was my bad. We will be doing the boss modes in hero mode as a bonus episode after Skyward Sword reaches completion, which I suspect will be somewhere in the middle of August, since I do believe I will be able to keep consistent updates as long as my motivations are clear. There don't appear to be any big things in the way, especially if I can keep up at the rate at a good, decent rate. But I do not want to jinx it, so I won't speak of it any further. I'm actually taking a little bit of a beating. Hi, you're a jerk. You know this. All right, now we're doing this again. You actually want to strike a little earlier than it looks like, mostly because you want to get all of them in there. Ow. You're a jerk. Don't lick your blades, it's creepy. Alright. Come at me! I apologize if the commentary is diving now. It actually, the fight does require a bit more concentration when you get to the latter half. Oh, great. And another diagonal! Wonderful. Wait, hey! I hope you're keeping track of the number of strikes that it's... Ow, I did a spin attack! Oh, I know that one. Yay! I win! We got a heart container, and thus concludes my second favorite dungeon in Skyward Sword, Ancient Cistern being number 1. Let's go get us the Sacred Flame of Power. The flames of Dim have imbued your blade with a sacred white light that demons revile. And there you have it. We finally completed it. We now have the legendary Master Sword. And we are the first hero to ever have wielded it. We are the first hero in a timeline that splits off into many. This is only the first Zelda game. I'm sure I've spoken of it many a time, and I'm sure you all know this is not the first Zelda game ever made, but it is the first one in the timeline. We are the first to wield the Zent Master Sword, and it'll be used many a time in many different adventures. But you gotta wonder, what happens to Fi? Huh. I guess that's a question we'll have answered maybe one day. Abinave of Chaotic Reunion in the next episode of The Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword. We're gonna make our way to Skyloft and prepare, because we need to open up the Gate of Time hidden in the sealed temple. Just don't tell Girium I said that. Goodbye.